Disney doesn't sell tickets, it sells emotional lock-in, turning a single visit into a lifetime of merchandise, media, and return trips. Central question: what is Disney actually charging you for when you buy that ticket? Okay, so you want to build a theme park. You pick a patch of land, build some rides, hire a few thousand employees, and charge people at the gate. Simple enough. Thousands of people walk in every single day, willing to pay well over $100 just to get through the turnstile. Multiply that by the crowds, and the math looks almost absurd. One gate, one price, endless demand. It should be one of the most straightforward businesses on earth. But here's the thing: the ticket is not the business. It's the bait. Walk through the gate and the real economics start. That ticket is often sold at a loss once you account for staffing, maintenance, and land costs. Disney doesn't need you to pay for the ride. It needs you inside the park long enough to buy the $15 Cheo, the $50 stuffed Mickey, the overpriced hotel room 3 feet from the monorail. The park entrance isn't the product, it's the filter that decides who's committed enough to spend the next 8 hours as a captive customer. This is where the real thesis comes in: Disney isn't selling rides. It's selling identity. Decades of movies, characters, and songs have already done the emotional work before you ever buy a ticket. By the time a parent brings their kid to see Cinderella's castle, that castle already means something: nostalgia, childhood, magic. Disney isn't creating desire in the park. It's cashing in desire built over a lifetime of movies watched at home. That's the moat competitors can't copy. A rival could build a nicer roller coaster tomorrow. No one can build 60 years of bedtime stories overnight. Follow the money and you'll see it laid out in 4 connected layers: park admission, food and merchandise, resort hotels, and licensing tied back into the films themselves. Each layer feeds the next. The movie creates the character. The park creates the memory. The memory creates the merchandise purchase. And the merchandise sends kids home still thinking about Disney, priming them for the next movie, the next visit, the next annual pass renewal. That's the mechanism behind the real profit engine: recurring emotional demand. Unlike a one-time purchase, Disney has built a loop where nostalgia regenerates itself generationally. Parents who grew up on the films now bring their own children, restarting the entire cycle. Of course, this isn't invincible. Ticket prices can only climb so high before family attendance drops. Economic downturns hit discretionary travel hard. And competitors, from Universal to smaller regional parks, chip away at market share by undercutting price. But Disney's advantage isn't really about beating competitors on cost. It's about being economically insulated from direct comparison altogether. You're not choosing between roller coasters. You're choosing whether to relive a piece of your own childhood. So when you buy that ticket, you're not really paying for 8 hours in a park. You're paying to step inside a story you already fell in love with, and Disney has built an entire economy around collecting on that emotional debt. Key economic concepts covered: loss leader pricing, brand equity and emotional lock, recurring/generational revenue loops, vertical integration between media and merchandise, economic moats built on intangible assets. Final business lesson: the most durable businesses don't sell products, they sell feelings people are willing to pay for again and again.